Back at it again. What's going on? It's Bobby K, professional landscape designer. This channel is for those DIYers, landscape lovers, and those interested in landscape design. If any of those topics interest you or you got a landscape problem, this is the channel for you. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so excited to have you, and I want to welcome a couple new members to the BK crew. We got Hector, Leah, Marlena. I'm so pumped to have you. I can't wait to show you some more good stuff. In this video, we are going to jump into a landscape design for a front yard with absolutely no grass. And then we're going to come back for those pro tips. Now, the pro tips in this one, I am super excited to share because they are more geared toward design techniques. If you're not a designer, that is okay. But what I love is that you're going to be able to take these techniques and apply them to any landscape project. They're like gold. Let's jump into the design. Boom, we're back from the designs. I hope you like them, and if you did, give it that thumbs up and throw a comment down there. And the question of the day is, which one's your favorite? Design number one. This one's really cool. I think it's very pretty, and what I want you to notice is that we framed everything in with like Mexican beach pebbles. We got the dry creek bed. The whole idea is to contain the mulch inside the beds and not have it going onto the driveway or the sidewalk. The pro tip for this one is color balance. What I want you to look at is how the different colors seem to be on one side and on the other side. We've got the reds, we've got the yellows, we've got the greens. Everything is balanced out. Even though we don't have it completely symmetrical with the same exact plants on both sides, the color balance is there, which brings your eye to the different spots, and it flows really well. Design number two, we went with more of a formal contemporary vibe is how I would describe this, where we've got the Mexican beach pebbles lining the sidewalk, we got everything framed out, but then we've got that formal look where we've got the holly bushes lining along the sidewalk, and then we've got a color balance that is with the blues and greens that plays off of the siding of the house. The pro tip for this one is symmetry. If you're the type of person who is very organized and type A, and you're not that free spirit, native, flowy, vibey kind of person, this might be the design for you. It's simple, clean, neat, looks beautiful, but at the same time, it doesn't drive you crazy if one side looks different than the other or the plants are a little different spacing. That drives some people nuts, so I think this could be a great fit for that kind of person. Design number three. I think it's okay for me to have a favorite. I'm gonna say that this one's my favorite. What I love about this design is it's full of lots of color. It's got some different heights. You can see that we elevated the beds a little bit and the plants start to creep up the beds. It creates more depth. It's just a really pretty design. The pro tip for this one is layering. What you'll see is we start with the Artemesia, then we go to the Spirea, then we go to the bearded iris, and then back to the junipers. And then what we do is stop it with the pots, which are like a focal point, or it's kind of a stopping point, and then we rinse and repeat. So we basically come up with a color theme, and then we stop it, and then we start the process all over again. I think it's a really cool way to design. You can incorporate this in about any design, and it's just gonna add a lot of layers and color. Beautiful. Again, if this is your first time here, welcome. So happy that you watched the video, and consider becoming part of the BK crew like Hector, Leah, and Marlena. It's a lot of fun. We get into these designs and we give out tons of pro tips. If you'd like to dive deeper, go onto my website, and if you're interested in having your very own Bobby K design, you can go on there, upload photos. I'm happy to do one for you, and I love making YouTube videos out of it. Until then, remember that design is everywhere, so pay attention to all your surrounding elements, take these tips with you, and I promise you, you are gonna have success with your design.